Amigos, welcome back to our channel Atrocities Upon Cities, where today you'll be seeing a great French drain that we did. It came out looking like a signature Y, but that's what it takes. We went down 1.5 feet. We filled it up with some pea gravel. We brought all the essential tools that we needed with us, so everything was done great. We brought the corrugated pipe. We brought a couple basins, little basins to catch basins for the water to catch. You can see here, I think about 3 feet down to make sure we fill it up with rock. And where you see the inlet there for the water, I usually put a T there, and then the water goes straight down that catches in. You can see the trench all the way down, but that's what we do, fellas. We fill it up with rock, and that's everything that it takes. This job was fairly easy. It's the first part of the job. Please stay tuned for the Decomposed Granite video in the back, but everything came out good here. It was in Acton Hills. We took us about 5 hours total to do it, a little longer than we expected, but we still made the money, so that's all that counts. And as you can tell right here, we still had a little water coming down through the sod. That's what we were here to do. The water was coming down through the cement, and eventually the cement will deteriorate. So we did a little water catch basin and another little inlet to make sure that the water follows its way out. Right here we had just water down the sidewalk, so everything looks pretty good. He called me back, said everything went great, so let's move on to the Decomposed Granite video. Thanks, fellas. Amigos, alright, so this is the backyard. You guys already know what we always do. We take out 2 to 3 inches of dirt. We're always scraping on these weeds that you see here. This home had lots of crabgrass, so the whole time we were here, I think we must have sprayed it 3 to 4 times, and that's what it takes. I know that when I leave, those weeds are definitely not coming back. So people are always under the impression that weeds are going to be eliminated with these type of jobs, but they definitely are not. You must always still keep some maintenance, and you still have to keep weed spraying when you see the weeds. If you let them take over, then they're going to take over your job. You can see how much crabgrass was coming out of here and how much we really had to dig. This was an easier job. We were allowed to take the dirt to the backyard, and we're going to be building a small little fire pit area here for him. He said he's going to go ahead and finish it by himself, but you can tell right here we would pick everything and just get the areas ready. We always win the edges, as you'll see me explain in most of our videos. The edges are very important when you're doing decomposed granite. If everything else is 3 inches, some of the edges you will want them to be 3.5, 4 inches, so the DG settles more towards the corners, and you can leave it a 1/4 inch underneath. Amigos, welcome back. Here we are, halfway through. We're already put the paper down. We're already spreading out the DG. Joel and Paola are out here working hard. So that's what we do, fellas. We're out here making sure that we bring in the right paper, making sure that we do everything level, making sure that we leave the areas we said we would ready for him. And that's what you see, fellas. Out here, the DG, we used about 18 skips of it. We made sure that we made the water run off so the water doesn't puddle or settle anywhere. And you can see how thick and sandy it looks at first, but then we'll be spreading it, leveling it, and compacting it. You can tell right right here, we're gonna already start putting water on there. You can tell the shiny area where the water is saturated right there, too much water. So when you're watering the DG, if you can see the shininess of the water coming back up, guess what? You have too much water. So let's get straight into compacting. So you can see I ran into a couple problems. You won't see them here. You'll see them in other videos, but thanks so much. Alright fellas, there you have it, already done, already compacted, already left the area for the fire pit for him. You can tell where Paola's still compacting right here. We're going to be broom brushing later so we can make sure that we give it the final touch. Everything is as important as the first part that we do, from taking out the dirt to leveling and doing the broom brush at the end. You have to make sure that you do all the steps the correct way. If not, it will not have an end result like this. Very nice, very fine, very nice. So the DG works very great, man. You can walk on it, you can stomp on it, you can roll on it, you can play basketball on it, you could do whatever on it, you know, and you can even take it back out and put grass again. So it works great. Different things that people do and different things that people want, you know. So we'll move on to the other end of it. Everything went great, everything went smooth. You know, we hardly have issues nowadays, but when we do, we quickly recover from them. So thanks to everybody that continues to watch our channel. Thank you so much. AUC amigos.